So a bunch of my friends have been upgrading Firestorm. Just getting the camera set right. Hopefully, a few people have been up. Oh, come on, zoom in. I know it's not doing it again. What the hell's wrong with this freaking thing? Hang on. Sometimes it'll zoom in, sometimes it won't. What the hell? Freaking buggy software. No. So this is what I'm actually talking about. Buggy software. Right, so you update your software. And then you find out something doesn't work anymore, or something else goes awry. So a friend of mine, oh actually quite a few people have been telling me that they've updated their Firestorm viewer for Second Life to the latest version. And a whole bunch of people are having issues where the avatar's not rendering the clothing. So they're all freaking nude. And everyone, they look normal to themselves when they look in their own viewer. They look like they're wearing clothes. But everybody else says, oh, you've got no clothes on. Oh my God. Oh, no, that's a no-no. And that's especially not good when kids are around, you know. So anyway, I just don't risk it, right? I don't risk installing Second Life, the Firestorm viewer update on Ubuntu, because the problem with that is that it's integral to Ubuntu, as in the software center, right? The software center is where is the repository where you can install all these things, and it doesn't give you an option to actually install an older version. It only gives you the option of installing the latest version, right? Which really sucks big time, right? So I thought, oh God, what do I do? So anyway, I decided I'm going to clone my hard drive, my Linux hard drive. And apparently you've got to get this. There's a program called Clonezilla. It's Clonezilla. Anyway, it's the safest one apparently to use. So I've got to basically clone my entire hard drive. Basically, it's a backup basically, right? So I'm actually burning the Clonezilla at the moment onto a rewritable CD, and it's failed a couple of times because this rewritable CD is pretty old. It's an old Philips one from years and years ago, so it might actually not work. But if it doesn't work, I'll have to burn it onto a DVD, which is a bit of a shame because a DVD can take 4.7 gigabyte, well 4.3 technically, but the file, the actual Clonezilla image, is only 436 megabyte, right? So it's a lot of waste. It's a waste of space, isn't it? Right? So anyway, I thought I'd try burning it onto my CDRW, which is rewritable, and then you can recycle it and use it again. I've probably recycled it a few times now. Anyway, I was trying to zoom in. Oh, it says writing successful. Now this is a big problem. Where is it? It comes up in the verification. Is it going to fail? Well, oh, come on. Zoom in, will you? I'm trying to zoom in this. Let me switch cameras again. Right, I've got blue tack on the front camera. Hang on, take that off. Right, this one zooms in. Well, the other one zoom in. What's going on here? Let's try again. Stupid thing. It was working the other day. Now it won't zoom in. Buggy updates in apps and everything else. It's just annoying. Hang on. I'll try. Why won't it zoom in? It was doing it before the other day. Now it won't do it. I'm using my fingers to try to make it. Come on, stupid thing. It won't do it. Right, anyway. There's something else I was going to tell you as well. So I've been fighting about with this. I used some other software before to try and clone it, and that didn't work. So I spent all yesterday, and it took like 16 hours using this other software to copy a disk, my disk, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So that's when I thought, oh, I need to get some proper cloning, proper cloning software, because it's not easy to clone Linux. Actually, it's pretty tricky compared to Windows, I suppose. Windows is very trivial, basic, whatever. Anyway, Linux has got a lot of protection in it, you see, and it doesn't allow you to access data easily. So it's that protection that causes problems sometimes when you're trying to clone it, because of all the it's got this encrypted stuff, you know, encryption, yeah, all that. So this is the problem. So I'm live at the moment because oh, it looks like it's going to succeed. Fingers crossed. This is where it normally fails, around this point. It's around 70% of the disk. I think there's a bad bit on the rewritable disk. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because I need to boot from this CD to run the clone software, Clonezilla. It's almost got, the bars are almost right across now. I wish I could move it a bit closer actually. So I thought I'd do this live because I'm too busy to edit videos right now. Well, it looks like it's going to work. Yay! It completed. Yeah, mind you, I'm using my other burner this time. I'm using a different burner. I'm using my external Blu-ray writer at the moment, because the internal one wasn't working. So basically I'm using, oh shit, camera fell over. So I'm using my external one, which is great. I haven't had it long. I keep it in the drawer actually most of the time. It's really nice little Pioneer Blu-ray drive, writer, reader, whatever. But the trouble is it's got 3 cables on it, so there's 1, 2 and then 3. So it uses about 1.5 amps, so you have to use 3 USBs to power the damn thing. Anyway, so what else was I going to say? I've forgotten now. That's the trouble when you're live. I've got to catch my breath. I'm going to stick it in my machine now, that disc. Oh, might be a good idea to write on it, because in the future I'll forget what's on it. Right. So what version was it? I've forgotten now. Oh, hang on. It's 3.2.0 -5. Right, so oh, my camera slipped again. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Sorry about that. The camera, I haven't tightened it up enough and it's flopped down on me. Right, so I still be able to stick this in my other internal DVD drive now, and it should be fine. I'm going to have to scan it as well to make sure. It's just when you're writing stuff, sometimes it didn't write the data properly, but it's written properly now. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go into Windows and do a verification on there as well, which is annoying. Oh, I can't do that right now because I hid all the partitions. Oops, I'm gonna have to unhide them all again. Actually, I need to leave them hidden, to be honest with you, because when I'm cloning discs, it makes it easy to find the drive you want to clone to without having to accidentally go and overwrite one of your main hard drives. That's why I hid the drives, so I wouldn't accidentally overwrite anything I don't want to overwrite. So what do I do now? Well, I suppose I could just leg it and try it. Oh, it even shows it in the... So that's worked. I did get the latest version. Well, I got the 2024 October 1010, but it hasn't been in this version hasn't been in service very long. It says it's stable, but that doesn't mean it's not bug free. So I decided to go with the older, more reliable version. What do I do now? Well, I burnt the disc. Close that out. What? I suppose I'm going to have to I don't know a tool in Linux yet. I haven't found one for doing verification of CDs. I need to find one sometime. I'm sure there's one out there, I just can't find it. I'll have to search online and find something. Let's have a look a minute. Right, so let's see. So VSO style for Linux. I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff that's not relevant. Hang on, let's just try searching for CD verification to Linux, like that. Is there a CD DVD disk reading test tool for Linux? This is the trouble when you're trying to do things on Linux and you're still learning how to use it. You have lack of experience, so you've got to right, Stack Exchange is usually good. Oh, it's going to ask me for bloody copy, bloody logins with Google and all this shit again. Go away. I just don't want all this shit. Go away. Boxes come up now. I always get this freaking box. It's annoying. No, I can't be asked to go through all this right now. I'm just going to... I think what I'm going to do is unhide all my partitions and go back into Windows and just use the tool that's on Windows to check the disk before I actually boot from it, because I don't have a corrupted boot, do I? It's annoying. Let's see, system tools. Gparted. So I'm going to unhide all my other partitions again and then rehide them all again, and it's a vicious circle. Right. This is the sort of thing. I'm sorry I can't zoom in. I'm going to end this live stream. There's no point because you can't see what I'm doing. Bye for now.